Good morning everybody. So we're into the middle of January now and these calves are 9-10 months old. We're due to start calving again in April, so it's time to wean them. I think give the mums a bit of a break, let them dry up, give the udder a rest, and let these calves motor on. So I was just going to show you real quickly how we wean and why we're really pleased with the little way that we've come up with. So as soon as we bring the cows in for the winter, we set up this this little creep gate here. Look, so it's very simple. It's just a scaffold tube and some scaffold fixings, and we just literally part open a gate, and then we've got a nice straw bedded barn here, and we put the ring feeder in there, some quality haylage in there, and then they're still with the cows, so the cows are all in the cubicles on the other side of this wall. And so the calves can go in there, they can fit underneath, but the cows can't. So it just gives them space to go and chill out, be a teenager, you know, just have their own space, comfy bed, good food, and then they get used to where they're going to be weaned beforehand. So it's not like you're not weaning them into a new place. So we do that all the way through until now. And then when it comes to weaning, which we're going to do now, we simply put a nice new bale in there. And let all the calves go in by themselves, so it's really low stress. You don't have to sort them out. Literally the calves draft themselves from the cows. So now we've got all the calves in there, and we use these things called quiet wean flaps. So basically it's something we tried last year after seeing some other farmers do it with great results. And it's just a little plastic flap that it goes into the nose quite discreetly. You can see it, but it's painless. It just clips into the calf's nose. And it means that it can't suck from the mum, so it just can't get the teat in its mouth physically. It can still eat haylage, it just can't get the teat in its mouth. And so then what you do is you separate the weaning stages into two different stages. So normally what we used to do is we would just separate the calves one day like we have done now, but they've got two things. They've got separation anxiety, I guess, from being separated from their mum, but also they're missing that milk supply, which is a feed that they used to. So by splitting it this way, it just reduces the stress. So yeah, you put these flaps in, then you let them back out with their mums. They find that they can't get the milk, they can't get the teat in their mouth. They try for a bit, they give up, they go and eat some more haylage, but they still got the comfort of their mum. So that's like one part of the weaning done then. And then in 5 days time, on Friday, we'll come back in and we'll remove the nose flaps, and then we will physically separate them from the cows. Only by a gate, so they still have the gate to talk over as such, but we find that they're not bothered. The year before, or all the years before when we've done it, we've just separated them one day, and the calves and the cat, they both bawl constantly, like mooing all the time. They get really stressed, sometimes they get pneumonia or other issues, and last year we had no problems at all. We didn't have any mastitis in the cows, we didn't have any pneumonia in the cows. It was brilliant. It's just low stress, calm, quiet wean, like the nose flap's called. So yeah, it's time to do that again now. So we've separated the calves, so we're just going to run them around in a race now and put the nose flaps in. Then we'll let them back out here with their mums, and they can start the process. But it's all about minimizing stress and just being calm, and it works really well. So let's give it a go. Come on then, babies. Go on then, out you go. Go on then. This is our first crop of Hereford calves from Note Club Bull. So really pleased with how they're doing actually. Can't wait to see them out grazing in the spring. Go on then, up you go. Go on. Go on, up you go. Up you go, up you go, go on. So this is what we call a yoke. Basically the calf walks in freely, and the yoke then catches on its neck in between its head and its shoulder blade. So now it's safely held there, so we can work on it safely. I keep these are the quiet wean flaps. That's them basically. Sorry, the sun's not very good light. There you go. These are quiet wean flaps. You literally just twist them and put them in. I'm just keeping them in a bucket of hot soapy water just for cleanliness, and makes them a bit softer and easier to twist and put in the nose. So I'll just set this up here and you can have a look. There you go. So that sits in there fairly freely, can move up and down. And then we'll just, in 5 days time, we'll just literally just twist it and pull it out when it's done. Cool, so that one's ready to go. Right, you're free to go, buddy. Come on then. There you go, on for the next one. Easy as that, look. Okay, so it's been about 5 or 6 days and it's time to remove these nose flaps. Hopefully all the calves are not even trying to suckle from their mums anymore and they're just eating the forage, the haylage. So yeah, we're just gonna put them through the race again. Got helper with me this morning. Got Meg. You can say hello, Meg? And we have got the girls as well. They're just hiding in the crush in a safe place. Tag numbers. Hello, girls.
Dada.
Yeah? Oh, good writing, sweetheart. So yeah, we're just gonna run these calves up and pull out the nose flaps, and then we can run them back into the barn and separate them. Happy days.
Is that enough, do we think?
Right, so we've got the calf here in the crush. All we do to take it out is literally just pull and it just flicks out. Easy as that. Another one done.
Twisty twist.
So even though that looks really narrow there, in their nose, although it's quite wide on the front, inside it pretty much...
Oh, it's gone.
It goes...
Switched off.
No, it's just a screen turned off, that's all. Inside it's really soft and there's like no resistance in there, so it should be
How do I switch it?
painless.
Brilliant.
Painless. Well, this is less than ideal. Hailing now. Careful, girls. Oh, typical English weather, eh? Love it. Oh, careful. Well, that's it. Weaning done. And how quiet is it? Very quiet. Yeah, very impressed. So this morning we took the nose flaps out and separated the cows and calves between the gates, so they can still sniff between the gates but they can't actually get to each other. And because of the quiet wean nose flaps, these guys are so chilled. I mean, I came out here at lunchtime and all the cows were lined up down the cubicles, just lying down chewing the cud. All the calves were just lying on this straw yard, proper chilled out, chewing their cud, so relaxed. So for weaning, that's amazing. It's just very minimal stress and hopefully they'll carry on growing, they won't get ill, won't need to give them any drugs or antibiotics, so it's fantastic. So pleased with those quiet wean nose flap things. And normally, if you don't use those things, we would normally get bawling for 2 or 3 days, and to the point where the calves would be like they've lost their voice because they're mooing that much, which is horrible. And we'd have to plan we've got a little B&B on the side of our house. We'd have to plan our weaning with the B&B, like make sure that we didn't have guests in for a couple of days when we were going to wean, just because the house is right next to the farm buildings, and there'd be no chance that the guests would leave a good review because they just hear the calves and the cows bawling all night. So yeah, brilliant. I mean, look at these guys, they're just well happy, chilled out, wouldn't know they've just had the most stressful thing. Normally the most stressful thing happened to them. So yeah, really pleased. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Any questions, fire them away, and if you've seen something and you think we can improve on it, let us know. We're always keen to learn from you as much as the other way around. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Cheers, guys.